Someone bumps into you on the street, and you're the one who says, sorry. You didn't do anything, but the word is already out before you can catch it. You apologize to doors, to furniture, to people who are clearly in the wrong. And then there's the big one. You say yes when every part of you is quietly screaming no. And you spend the whole drive home furious at yourself for it. If that sounds like you, here's something to hear early. You're not weak. You're not fake. And you are definitely not just too nice. You were trained, long before you ever got a say, to keep everyone else comfortable, even when it slowly costs you everything. Today we're breaking down the psychology of the people pleaser, the one everybody calls so easy to be around, the one who is quietly disappearing in plain sight. Here's the thing nobody tells you. People-pleasing isn't kindness. It's a survival response. You've probably heard of fight, flight, and freeze, the ways a body reacts to danger. But there's a fourth one, and psychologists call it fawn. When fighting back isn't safe and running isn't an option, the nervous system tries one last move. Make the threat like you. Be useful, be sweet, be easy. Give them no reason to come for you. And it's fast, faster than thought. You're already smiling before you've even decided to. For a small child, that's not manipulation, it's genius. And the hardest part is, it works. Because somewhere early, you learned that love came with conditions. Maybe one parent's mood ran the entire house, and you became an expert at reading the weather before you could read words. Maybe anger felt like danger, so you learned to smooth it over before it ever reached you. Maybe you only got praise when you were good, quiet, helpful, easy. So a quiet little deal got made inside you. If I stay easy, I get to stay safe. You became a mirror. You reflected back whatever the room needed, and you got very, very good at it. The easy kid, the one nobody ever had to worry about. So it grows up with you. You agree to plans you don't want, then count the minutes until you can leave. You feel responsible for moods that were never yours. If someone goes quiet, your first thought is, what did I do? You take the blame just to end the argument faster. You laugh at the joke that actually hurt. You say, I don't mind you pick so many times that one day you realize you honestly don't know what you like anymore. You over-apologize, you over-explain, you over-give. And underneath all that warmth, there's a low, constant hum of exhaustion you can't explain to anyone. Because on paper, you're the nicest person they know. Researchers even have a name for this slow erasing of yourself. Self-silencing, and they link it to higher anxiety, depression, even physical illness. Because a body that never gets to say no still keeps the score. But now we have to be honest about the darker side. Pleasing everyone is a quiet kind of lying. Every fake yes builds a person who isn't really you. And then people fall in love with the mask, and you're left wondering why their love never quite reaches you. Resentment fills the gap between what you gave and what you actually wanted to give. You keep a silent scoreboard nobody else knows exists, until one tiny thing tips it over and the nicest person in the room finally snaps, and everyone is shocked except you. And here's the part that stings. The people closest to you can't truly know you, because you've spent your whole life making sure they only ever meet the version that keeps the peace. It looks like generosity. Sometimes it's just fear, wearing a kinder face. So let me say the part nobody said to you when you were small. A good person is still allowed to be a whole person. You are not too much, and you were never put here just to be easy. No is not an act of war. It's a complete sentence, and the people who actually love you can survive hearing it. The first time you let someone be a little disappointed in you, and you stay, and nothing breaks, your nervous system finally learns what it never could as a child, that you can be loved and honest at the very same time. You don't have to earn your place by disappearing. Keep the kindness. You're just allowed to bring yourself along with it. If this hits somewhere real, tell me in the comments. What's the smallest thing you've never been able to say no to? And if it made a little too much sense, you already know what to do.